So we are working on this wiring harness. I am gluing my loom up inside of this V. I'm using, I don't know if it's the right stuff to use, E6000. And then back here, I took the rubber gasket from my switch panel and a red Sharpie, taped it up there, marked it off, and I'll cut that hole out. Sorry about the camera work. That gasket I just showed you is for the switch panel we're putting in. I got a little 12 volt on-off switch, then a LED tells you the voltage of the battery. I got to trade out one of those switches for a double on with the center off. Hopefully I can use that to wire up my rear light and front red and green light. Y'all stick around, we'll see if we can get this hole cut out and moving along. Yes, just for the ones that are going to get technical on me, the bow light and the stern light. Is that correct, y'all? I don't know. Yep, using my arrow tool. Well, that tool got it cut out. As you can see, there's some sharp burrs on there, so I'm going to take I got a little Dremel tool with my little bit on there, and I'm gonna go and clean that up a little bit so it ain't stabbing no wires and fingers and stuff. All nice and deburred, it cleaned up. The next question is, will this panel actually fit? Sweet, it's gonna look pretty good. Now I just gotta get some wires ran to the doggone thing. That's gonna be fun. Okay, so I know it looks like a mess, but we got this all the way back here, and then at the front I've got our little light up underneath that'll light up the bottom of the boat down here, and then our bow light. Then I'm going to take and neaten this up, and we're going to put all this up here and glue it up into the front. It'll look nice and neat. Then we have all of our power wires here that'll feed the switch, and then you probably can't see it hanging off the back there is going to be all the grounds that are going to run to the battery. Ooh wee, it's noisy. Mrs. T is vacuuming up all those shavings. Yes, sir. A little dark in here, but you just don't even want to know the mess of wires. But we're getting there. We got 12.8 voltages, and put your sunglasses on. Whoa, look at there. And let's look up in the front and see what we got. We got green lightage. Y'all, we getting there. Brain explosion. Boy, I got a mess, but I'm getting there. I've got it actually all wired. Now of course I got to cut off a bunch of slack back here. Everything's labeled and everything will go into a harness. But when these switches come, I changed this one out to a double where it's on or on, off in the middle. And when you hook the power up to these, everything just comes on and stays on all the time. Well, I didn't want that. So what I did, I changed this switch, I rewired it to where this switch is my master. It cuts everything on, okay? Now, this one I did for my interior lights. This one is not hooked up, but it is wired all the way to the front, and it'll be for spotlights we're going to put on the front for navigating docking lights, I guess. This is like for anchor light. Uh-oh, sorry. Golly, terrible camera. Where is Mrs. T? See right there? Either way, it comes on. And then if you look around up here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but see the red glow come onto the wall up there? Now they're both on. So now, just got to tidy all this mess up and get it all in the corrugated harness and neatened all up. So finally, got it all E6000 in, my panels mounted. Actually got the floor kind of clean. I got masking tape up there to hold it till that stuff dries. And back here in the back, I got to show you the trick I did. Y'all stand by. So I just happen to have one of these Noco charging connectors. And the other end, you know, has clamps. So I cut clamps off, saved the clamps, and then put eyes on it, hooked it to our battery. Well, then I did on the trolling motor, I took that wire, I'm trying to do this one-handed, and I hooked in the other end of it. So now I've got a quick connect for my trolling motor. And then I go, well, shoot, I've got to undo all this? No. Well, I can take my Noco and the connector on it and just hook it right here. And then I can charge my battery and never even have to take the cover off or use the same connector for my trolling motor. I thought it was brilliant. Yep, you hear that running. It's been on a while now. So we started out at 3:30 p.m. this afternoon at 12.9 volts. And we have the interior lights going, back light. Sorry about the camera work. Everything is on. Everything is on. Now the trolling motor's only been on about 20 minutes. Let's see where the voltage is going to. 12.4. And this is about a 5-year-old Interstate 24 group Deep Cycle Battery. Kudos. I tell you what. Interstate batteries, baby. Awesome. Well, here we are outside. We're about ready to go put this thing in the water. But that's almost embarrassing. Look at all that nastiness down the side of this boat. Yeah, it's got some scratches in the paint, but it's a 66. Wonder if we can get all this cleaned off. So Super Clean sponsored this video. They about to drop it. A whole gallon. They sent us a gallon of their cleaner. Try to get some of this stuff off. They said how to mix it. They said mix it up and just do just a little bit. Did I read all that? Nah. Did I follow the direction? Wet the surface first. I took a funnel, added some water. We're gonna squirt it on here and see what's gonna happen. I don't know if y'all saw that other video. I used a pressure washer. It didn't work. So I'm gonna squirt a little on here. Bone dry, no water. I do have the water hose running down there. And let's see what's gonna happen. That's some tough stuff. I'll be dipped. Would you look at that? This stuff works. Hang on, let me put some wool back here. Can't go to the lake with a dirty boat. Yeah, I had this bottle of Super Clean and we used it in a Rayleigh small engine video. And it worked good. But it was empty. So they were kind enough to send me that jug, and I filled it up again. What's going on over here? Let's rinse it off. They said don't use this stuff on aluminum. This boat's aluminum. Looks pretty dang good to me. Let's do the rest. I can't be taking the wife to the lake with a dirty boat, can I? Do the fish care? Probably not. Do they? I don't know. A little scrubby. You know the bad thing when you start something like this, you got to do the whole doggone thing. Honey, where's she at? I don't know where she went. That looks a little better. Now that was something the pressure washer would not cut off of there. I want y'all to look at that. It's a brand new 1966. Folks, we appreciate you watching. Click that subscribe button, ring the bell, because next video, hopefully, we're going to be putting this bad boy in the water. Go see if this motor will push this thing. 20 horsepower on a 14 foot. She should boogity boogity. We're going to find out. Mrs. T's going to get scared. Then I'm going to be in trouble. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Oh yeah. That's like brand new 1966. Thank you, Super Clean. Y'all try out their products. We've been really happy with them. We used them before. We used them again. Ooh, I missed a spot right there. Awesome. Y'all click that subscribe. We'll see you next time.